Hi there. Welcome to today's lesson on verb tenses. Understanding verb tenses is essential for mastering English grammar and communicating effectively. I'm Edward Narciso Roque, your English teacher for today. In the next few minutes, we'll dive into the fascinating world of verb tenses. Let's start with the basics. In English, verb tenses tell us when an action happens. There are three primary tenses: the present, the past, and the future tense. Each of these tenses can be further divided into four aspects: the simple, continuous or progressive, perfect, and perfect continuous. We'll go through each one step by step. The present tense. The present tense describes actions that are happening now or regularly. The simple present, the present perfect, the present continuous, and the present perfect continuous. The first one is the simple present. The simple present is used for habitual actions or general truth. For example, she walks to school every day. The sun rises in the east. Once again, the simple present is used for habitual actions or general truths. The second one is the present continuous. The present continuous is used for actions that are happening right now at a very moment. For example, she is walking to school now. He is walking to school now. They are walking to school now. The third one is the present perfect. The present perfect tense describes actions that occurred at a specified time in the past and are relevant to the present. For example, she has walked to school. They have written an essay about the good and bad of online games. Here, we just need to remember about the word has and have plus verb that is stated in the past participle. That will give us the present perfect structure. And the last one is the present perfect continuous. The present perfect continuous is used for actions that are started in the past and are still continuing. For example, she has been walking to school. The structure is has and have plus been plus the verb ing. She has been walking to school. They have been writing an essay about the good and bad of online games for 45 minutes. The next one is the past tense. The past tense describes actions that happened at a specific time in the past. We also have the simple past. The simple past is used for actions that were completed in the past. For example, they wrote a story yesterday. Here, the verb is stated in the verb to or the past form. From the word write, then verb to is wrote. And the word yesterday is used as a time indicator, stating that the action happened in the past. They wrote a story yesterday. They joined a competition last month. The second one is the past continuous. The past continuous is used for actions that were happening at a specific moment in the past. For example, She was walking to school when it started to rain. Was walking when it started to rain. The second example is he was playing soccer when her mom called. Was playing when her mom called. The third example is the past perfect. The past perfect tense describes actions that were completed before another action in the past. For example, she had walked to school before the rain started. And the other example is they had submitted their essay before the bell rang. Here, in the past perfect, we use the word had plus the past participle of the verb. And the fourth type of uh, past tense is the past perfect continuous. The past perfect continuous is used for actions that were ongoing in the past until another past action. For example, she had been walking to school for 30 minutes when the rain started. They had been writing an essay for 45 minutes when the bell rang. This time we used the word had plus been plus the verb ing. Once again, the past perfect continuous is used for actions that were ongoing in the past until another past action. And the third one is the future tense, which tells us about actions that will happen in the future. For example, we have the simple future. The simple future is used for actions that will happen in the future. For example, they will write a story tomorrow. Here we use the word will plus the verb and the time indicator that states future time, like the word tomorrow, next month, or next year. Another example is they will join a competition next month. Will join and next month indicate future time. The second type of future tense is the future continuous. The future continuous is used for actions that will be happening at a specific time in the future. For example, she will have she will be walking to school at 8 a.m. The next one is he will be playing soccer at 4 p.m. tomorrow. The third type is the future perfect. The future perfect describes actions that will be completed before a specific future time. And here is an example. She will have walked to school by 9 a.m. The second example is they will have submitted their essay before 5 p.m. Once again, the future perfect describes actions that will be completed before a specific future time. And the last one is the future perfect continuous. The future perfect continuous is used for actions that will be ongoing until a specific future time. For example, she will have been walking to school for an hour by 9 a.m. And the second example is they will have been writing an essay for 45 minutes by 10 a.m. Let's have a review. Simple present, he walks to school every day. Simple past, he walked to school yesterday. Present continuous, he is walking to school now. Past continuous, he was walking to school when it started to rain. Present perfect, he has walked to school. Past perfect, he had walked to school before the rain started. Present perfect continuous, he has been walking to school for 30 minutes. Past perfect continuous, he had been walking to school for 30 minutes when the rain started. Simple future, he will walk to school tomorrow. Future continuous, he will be walking to school at 8 a.m. Future perfect, he will have walked to school by 8 a.m. And the future perfect continuous, he will have been walking to school for an hour by 8 a.m. And that's a wrap on our lesson about verb tenses. Keep practicing and soon you'll master these tenses with ease. Thanks for watching and see you in the next lesson. Goodbye and God bless us all.